As you can see, I got the key in, so the tension is off of the belt. That's why it's so slack now. So that's what I remember the route. I use my handy dandy tool. What an invention. So I just want to memorize the route of the belt so that when I put it on, I don't have any issues. This is my next objective, to get to that pulley. So once I get this supercharger out, take off this belt, there's plenty of tutorials and there's plenty of diagrams out there, but I just like to get visual traffic. So it's pretty simple. It's time to begin on the supercharger service. So I already have the belt off. That bolt is pulled back from the belt tensioner. So on this side, I'm ready to move this dipstick soon. On this side, you can see it's out. There's a chance to free up supercharger once I get 2, 3, 4. I have to take the alternator off. It should be about 5. So I'm gonna try to clean a lot of this gunk off when I make some space for it. Maybe use a power washer. But this is one of the most tedious and time eating up jobs is supercharger service, which is why the dealer charges so much. So I need a whole lot of work done. I just got my Conrad bolts in the mail. Way Motor Works. So let's just get to business. I don't really want to talk too much. This has already been serviced, so I'm not worried about that. I have a new AC compressor in the box. The alternator's been running good. The water pump has been running just fine. So all it needs is a flush, some new oil in the supercharger, maybe some gunk off, clean some of them sensors like the knock sensor and the oil pressure sensor, and that'll be about it. I'll tighten this up. When you remove the supercharger and you remove the dipstick, make sure it's plugged up when you're finished, because there's still coolant. Even though it's been drained out, there's still coolant that's floating around in this supercharger and this water pump. So just be careful, because it's going to end up in your sump pan. I'm dropping my sump pan anyway. That's going to be my last job. This is do the connecting rod bolts, change the bearings, and you can tell a lot of that oil came from either the sump gasket, more than likely it's from the sump gasket, like more than likely. This is on thick. So I'm the 6th owner of this beautiful R53. It's a 2002. It sat for 15 years. The dealership I got it from, they had plans for it, but they just wanted the quick resale. It was sitting for 15 years prior. The Carfax proves it. It was well taken care of. It has a bunch of service records. So let's just get to business. With my common sense, to plug the drain, the plug, I used one of the bolts from the supercharger, and it's actually a perfect fit, and it has a washer type head on there, and then it kind of actually covers up the entire hole, so it brings the chances of liquid getting in, the coolant dropping from when you bring down the supercharger. So most of the bolts are out. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna take out this radiator hose, get back to that hose clamp, and it'll be able to drop after I take off the throttle body and this intake tube. So yes, now that the supercharger is out, it's going to get serviced, pulley reduced, and then it's on to the connecting rod bearings. Oh boy.